y'all doing? I'm doing fine. I'm doing mighty fine. Just having a good time. Kind of cold outside today. Coldest day of the year so far, as a matter of fact. So I'm in here in my room where I do all my writing and my music and make some movies too. And I thought, there's something that's quite controversial. I don't know why it's controversial. People just do stuff like that, make stuff controversial. But what I'm talking about is UFOs. UFOs, unidentified flying objects. Now, thousands and thousands of people say that they see UFOs. Well, I've seen them. I could be sitting out on my porch, smoking a cigar there, and something flies by. Some sort of object comes flying by, and I didn't quite catch what it was. I didn't recognize it. I couldn't identify what it was, but it was flying. It was an object that was flying that I couldn't identify, so that was an unidentified flying object, as far as I'm concerned. But it's gotten to the point when people say that, unidentified flying object, or UFO, ooh, it's automatically an alien from another galaxy or another planet somewhere. Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't. If you can't identify it, you never know. Now, personally, as much as I like the outdoors, ever since I was a kid, I was really interested in outer space. I remember watching the first time they sent a man up in a spaceship. I remember the first time they landed on the moon. Whoo, that's a whole nother deal. There's people out there think that never happened. I think it did. So anyway, I've always been interested in space. Outer space. I don't mean like space in between your ears or nothing. I mean like outer space. And I used to study the planets, and I used to, study things about our universe and how the planets go around the sun and all that stuff. And I thought it was pretty cool. Well, the more I watched this and find out how big space is, it's so big we can't even understand it. We can't even talk about it in miles. We got to talk about it in light years. You know, how far light, at the speed of light, the fastest thing there is. How far it goes in a year. That's 1 light year. So if something's 30 light years away, that's way out there. And if you were flying in a rocket ship at the speed of light, it'd take you 30 years to get there. That's a long way. So we live in the Milky Way galaxy. And we've come to find out, they got the Hubble spacecraft, and they got all these other different satellites and spacecrafts they put up there that can look further out in space. And they can look further out under different kinds of colors that they can see. And they can see radio waves and all sorts of stuff I don't understand at all. But they've come to determine that there are billions, that's what Carl Sagan used to say, billions and billions of stars just in the Milky Way. Billions! That's a bunch. And then they say, the Milky Way is a galaxy, they say there's billions of galaxies. So billions of galaxies with billions of stars, that's a lot. Now each one of them stars, and our sun is a star. It's just like a medium-sized star, nothing special, just an average star. And it's got planets going around it. We happen to be lucky enough to be on the one where we can live on. So now with all these billions of stars out there, there has got to be other planets orbiting around those stars. Now, let's say I need a drink of water. Excuse me. I get all excited about this stuff. It's so much fun. Anyway, so let's say out of all these billions of stars, only some of them have planets. That's still thousands and thousands and thousands of stars that have planets. Well, with those many planets out there and all that space and all these galaxies, how could there possibly not be life out there? I think there is. And I don't mean intelligent life. I don't mean just like little bacteria, microbial life. So let's just, for the moment, let's assume, and I know a lot of people don't want to assume this, but let's assume that there is life way out there in space. Intelligent life, smart life. So they're pretty far away ways. Because I think one of our closest stars is like 40 light years. That's pretty far away ways. How the heck are they going to get here? Now I know that it is said that the speed of light is the fastest speed you can go. But even at the speed of light, some of these places are 1,000 light years away. Well, it'd take you 10 lifetimes to get here. So that means they would have to find something, the scientists say something like a wormhole. I don't know if there's wormholes or not. But here's what I think. I think there's so much funny stuff on this planet and so much stuff we can't explain that I think it's very possible we could have been visited. But then maybe we haven't, because they're all just, it just gets me so tongue-tied thinking about this. It's so amazing. But maybe we haven't been visited because they're all a long ways off. So I don't know. There's a lot of unexplained stuff that the scientists and the geologists and anthropologists argue about and say, well, this couldn't have happened if that didn't happen, and we couldn't have done this, and they couldn't have done that, and somebody had to help us, and all this other stuff, and then you get into religion, and all the religion is just, oh, well, we got God and all this stuff. So that's a whole nother video for me to make that I may never make because people get sensitive about their religion. But there's so much stuff we don't understand. And the Earth is something like 4.7 billion years old. There's a lot of stuff going to happen in 4.7 billion years. So anyway, all I'm saying is, if you see a flying object you can't identify, you saw a UFO. You saw an unidentified flying object. Now, if you want to think it was an alien from outer space somewhere, that's fine. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But let's quit arguing about it and just try to figure it out. Some people will say, whoa, you crazy. Ain't no way there's life anywhere else. And some people say, oh yeah, there is. It's got to be. There's so many places out there. And then they say, well, but are they smart enough to get here? Well, some of them might be. Most of them probably aren't. So I don't know. It's a big mystery. We ain't going to know until we die. And like I said in one of my other videos, a lot of people here are in a hurry to die. They're taking chances and driving fast and doing drugs and all that other stuff. Personally, I'm not in a hurry to die. I got a lot of stuff I want to do. But maybe there's people that are in a hurry to die, they're doing it just so they can find out if there's aliens out there. Could that be? I don't know. They probably don't even think about it. But anyway, when it comes right down to it, I believe in aliens, I believe in life on other planets, and I think it is certainly a possibility that they could have been here in the past. They might even be here now. So I know a lot of you won't agree with me. I know some of you will agree with me. And either way is fine. We all got our opinions. So anyway, that's my take on UFOs. I'll probably get into some more outer space stuff another time. But for now, this is old Cletis M. Wundermann. I'm signing out. I think I'm going to go play my guitar for a bit. Catch you later. Bye now.